Colorado sweeps Utah in Boulder, a 3-0 wipeout as the Buffs offense rolls. Outside hitters finishing at 464, Leah Clayton. And this person, you hit 500. Are you an outside hitter?
I thought so, but maybe not.
Against Utah, against any Pac-12 team and anybody, 500. 13 kills, 24 attacks. Maya Tabron, congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
I don't know how to explain what just happened. Why don't you take a shot at it?
We worked. We came out with a lot of pressure on them. We shut down Danny Drews, got her hitting out, made her making errors, served tough on them. And we just played as a team. Every time we kind of had a little bit of a slump, we just came together and said, hey, next ball, we're going to slide out. We're going to get this next point. And we just came together so well. And Jesse and our coaches led us perfectly with all our block calls and everything. And we just did it. We just had fun and did it.
You were on the road a couple nights ago. And it went the other direction, exactly mathematically the other direction with Washington State. That's a tough week. Wednesday, Friday, you come home. I didn't see, obviously we didn't see any hangover from what happened Wednesday. But, the Pac-12, I talked about this during the match. This is just what the Pac-12 is. And you turn around, Utah just beat Washington on Wednesday night. You have to be excited about what's in front of you all.
Yeah, definitely excited. Of course, we were a little bit sad about the Washington State loss, but they're a good team. It was a tough gym to play in and everything, but we kind of came back into practice the next day and said, hey, that's in the past. We're going to move on. We got Utah now. We're at home. We got the band here. We got all these great fans and everything, and we just came out and played and kind of ready to move on for our next games.
Yeah, speaking of the band, right before we started this interview, the team goes over and does the little alma mater with the band, and it looked. I don't think Brenna was crying, but it almost looked like. That's a pretty fun moment, and it's cool to have fans back in the building, and you got the band pumping, and you got a ranked team who's phenomenal in here. I would hope that you can at least take a second, even though you're in the moment and we got to compete again next week and all that.
Yeah.
I hope you're really having a good time with us tonight.
Yeah, it was a great time. Especially since my freshman year, it was like COVID and everything. We didn't really have fans. We didn't get the band and everything. So it's just such a cool experience, having everybody cheering us on, kind of booing the other team. It was a little bit nice to see, especially the band. They just bring the energy up so much. So, yeah, definitely a great experience. I'm glad that I finally got to experience an actual home game. So
yeah, and I'm going to pepper you with two more things here real quick. One is Jenna Ewert, 32 assists for Jenna. Jill Schnegenberger playing on the right side. She picks up 6 kills. You've got two outsides hitting 464 and 500. Jenna Ewert's just got to be a blast to get on the court with.
Yeah, she really is. Coming into my freshman year, I was a little bit intimidated of her, but I knew just as soon as I met her off the court that she was just going to be a great teammate to play with, great setter, definitely runs the court, brings us back together when we need to. So definitely a great leader that I look up to.
Now, final thought, you get a week off. It's kind of abnormal in conference play because you played Wednesday, Friday this week. You go to the Oregon schools next week, you host them next week.
Yes,
so you get Oregon here in a week and Oregon State. So you got this whole week. What are y'all going to do with yourselves?
Well, we get the next 2 days off. It's actually one of our teammates' birthdays, Kelly. So we're going to celebrate with her a little bit. Definitely get a really good rest. This week was really stressful. Hopefully get ahead on some homework so we can kind of chill next week. And we're just going to have to come into the gym on Monday and just kind of hold this win on our shoulders, but still be ready to play the next ones and still be ready to get pressured, especially from Oregon, and just come out and do as good as we can against them and just work together as a team like we did this game.
Well, enjoy a couple days rest and the birthday celebration.
Yeah.
Maya Tabron, 13 kills tonight. Congratulations on the sweep. That was fun to watch.
Thank you so much.
Buffs win at 3-0 over Utah.